Hi, this is Cass from Mozzie Cass Plays, and welcome to part 9 of my Haunted House Flipper Challenge, which I think I called Fixer Upper Challenge in the last video, but it is a Fixer Upper Challenge. I am using Fixer Upper Challenge rules, a variant of Fixer Upper Challenge rules. I'm just doing it in a haunted house. So I'm just having Poppy do one more painting to get us a bit more cash, because I want to give the dining room, I think, will be our next makeover. Then the next one after that will be this. This is like a little sunroom, and originally I was envisaging it being this kind of, you know, counters, like a nice, beautiful sunny room to eat breakfast in. But I'm kind of wondering what I should do with it now. If this is going to be Poppy's painting room, do I make it? I mean, we've been using it effectively as the study. Do I like turn it into a little study that comes off the kitchen? It just seems a bit weird. Or maybe I just make it like a cute little sitting room, you know, put in a rocking chair and some knitting stuff for like chilling on and stuff like that. Yeah, so that was my thought. I don't know if we'll get to that today. Obviously, we have a big and getting bigger distraction in Grace's pregnancy. She's in her, I believe, still second trimester. Let's just confirm. Oh no, she's in her third trimester. The moodlet says, from trying for a baby. I would like to dispute that. I did not try for a baby. It just happened. I guess that's what happens when you use mods. Yes, we painted another masterpiece. 3,400. I tell you what, classic masterpieces sell for a mint. So that's going to put us on about 7,000, and we just paid the bills yesterday. So I do feel like I can spend all of it guilt-free. The other thing I was thinking while I was waiting for her to finish was I haven't actually paid for the license to do the exterior renos yet, which is 3,000. So I might, because she's on this aspiration and currently wants to have more landscaping, which we could do pretty easily. I mean, it's only like another 500 simoleons worth of landscaping to get us to that point. It'd be nice to be able to do things like take the painting and graffiti and stuff off the outside walls. So yeah, maybe I'll do that. I'll do the dining room and then pay for the exterior landscaping permit and maybe start on that, because that way that gives you guys time to comment on what we should do with this room. Now, I don't anticipate we're going to need a heap of money for Grace's baby yet. Grace will probably put the baby in here. So I think that will work. I was pondering what to do with the baby's bedroom going forward, because in my heart, I wanted to get Temperance to move in with us. I don't even know if it's possible. It might even need cheats to do. But I was imagining this seance room would actually be Temperance's room. I know that's ridiculous. Probably not going to happen, but that was why I kind of didn't want to give this room up for a baby. And while, yes, I could have a second child share with Samantha, there's going to be a pretty decent age gap. I mean, Samantha's already in school, so she's not going to be keen to share with a sibling, especially if her sibling turns out to be a stinky boy. The other option, because we've got obviously a whole bunch of space here where the roof line is, like I could actually put another bedroom here, maybe? It is doable. Like I could put a room here, perhaps. It would make quite the odd roof line, is the only thing. But it is a possibility. Or I could shrink this room a bit to put a corridor in and then actually put another room here. So, you know, there are options. So I'd love to hear what you guys think of that. Obviously, that will be way more expensive, though. And given Grace technically is only renting to add an extra room on for her child, like, I'm kind of like, Anyway, I'd love to hear what you think. We are not in compliance with neighbourhood action plans still. Ooh, Samantha wants to invite someone over. Let's say yes. She's made a little friend at school. That's cute. Come on, let's see. Where is this person? I think it was Brantley. I assume that's a boy name. I had just had that moment where I remembered I was in a Plumbella save again, because I was like, he's not completely hideously dressed. All right, let's say hi to this little cutie. Let's invite him into our haunted house. This is that moment where I remember we have a haunted house, isn't it? Hey, Brantley. Oh, that was cute. They sighed in sync with one another. He's like, I've heard this house is haunted. And she's like, I mean, maybe a little bit, but it's okay. And he's like, no, I mean, seriously? It's actually really, really haunted? And she's like, well, I mean, sometimes I get a spooky feeling and stuff, and there's dolls that turn up, but I don't mind that because free dolls. Haven't managed to get him in the house yet. The problem is there's not much in the house for the kids to do. Oh, I could actually. Basically, there's only stuff in her room because they haven't got like a TV or anything yet, or a game console, any of that kind of stuff. So they can come play dolls together for a bit. I am going to turn the light on in here, and we are going to... Oh gosh, the light's not great in here, is it? I mean, it doesn't help I've got a big paint thing over the window. We're going to pop into build mode. Maybe the first thing I'll do is put in another light, because this one isn't doing a lot. I'll pop that there. What I was thinking, I think the kitchen set that includes these counters also had dining table type options. So here's the dining table that comes with it. I will have to put a rug underneath because it kind of blurs into the background a little bit, like it's the same base color, but I really like it. And then we've got these chairs that go with it. So I'm gonna go crazy with the cash. Oh my god, these chairs are $625 each. This is a really expensive set, but I mean, I don't mind. 6 chairs is probably enough, hey. Alright, I'll catch up with you guys when I'm done, or when I run out of money, which will be really, really soon, because I've just gone through 5,000 simoleons. It didn't take long. I ran out of money. I have expensive tastes, apparently. So I spent ages looking through the side tables because I really wanted to put a side table under that window, but I couldn't find one that matched. I ended up going for one from the Harry set, which is the same one that's in the upstairs bathroom. So these are actually counters, which meant that little counter block cost me 1,500 simoleons on its own. So I popped a few little flowers out just to give a few spots of colour, and we've got a beautiful rug. All of this is CC. I don't think there's anything in this room that is not. So, you know, but we also have almost no money left. So I want to put some more plants in because I do love plants as decor in The Sims. I want to put a picture here and probably another picture along this wall, but yeah, I got no cash. I do have a picture that I put in Poppy's inventory because I thought it just screamed haunted house. It was one of the paintings she did. But I don't know, I feel like it's a bit... Mitchell Kalani, you don't even try to hang out with me. Are you too good for me? I'm going to say yes because you're being a jerk. So there was one painting that she did, this one, this cowplant one, which screams haunted house to me. It's one of the surrealist painting styles. But I'm like, is that the vibe I want to go for in my dining room? Like, you know, eat fast before the cow eats you. I'm not sure. Oh, I just realized I've got this, which I think we dug up from one of the dirt piles I put in the yard. I could put that there. That's a nice little focal piece. Didn't cost us anything too, which makes it vastly superior. Okay, that'll give me a bit of money for decor items. Probably not enough for expensive pictures, but enough to get started with. All right, Grace, can I get you to clean that up? And then I guess get back. She's currently making a computer game. I decided to have her attempt once again to use programming to make money in a legal fashion instead of just hacking constantly, which is what I have been doing with it. So I guess maybe actually, I don't think we've got any. Oh, we do. I discovered with the ghosts that you can gift them honey. Yeah, once I'm done the dining room, I'll start on the exterior. There's so much money we could spend on this. I'm not going to finish it because the rules that I'm using say you can only do one room at a time, but I figure I can tinker away at the outdoors because things like I want to put a pool in. It'd be cool to have a swimming pool out the back here because I think our lot goes to... Where is the edge of our lot? I'm not actually sure. I think it might be here where that line is. So yeah, we've got room for a pool, which I think would be cool. I mean, Poppy's going all out on this. She's like, this is going to be the most bougie, fancy kind of house by the time she's done. These counters are 500 simoleons each. Luckily, she's a master painter. I guess this is what happens when you're like, I can be a master painter if I want to. Why not? And I fully expect this one to go into labour at some point soon. I should probably actually, before she does, I should put that bed, the baby bed, back out. Oh no, I sold it. It makes sense that I would have, because if she's going to have a spellcaster baby, she'll generate the spellcaster bassinet automatically. The only thing is, I mean, I hope she has a spellcaster. I don't know how she would deal with someone who wasn't. Are you okay? Are you feeling a bit nervous? You're fine. Oh, you're cold. I'm going to buy us a thermostat real quick. Pop that there. I always like to put them right next to the door so I don't have to hunt for them. Alright, you guys, I've blown all my money again on knickknacks for this room. I'll just pop the walls up real quick so you can see. I love that as soon as I put a table in here, the Sims started using this room. Obviously, they were really feeling the need for a tiny table, which is great. So I've put these 4 paintings in. There's been a tweet going around on Twitter at the moment. Well, I mean, where else would it be going around? But the 4 paintings, it turns out the swatches are actually designed to flow into one another. So if you arrange them in the right order, the sort of abstract design moves from one to the next. I wanted the blue swatch, and I feel like they don't connect quite as well as the rest, but I do like it, and it goes with the kind of blues and browns in here, which is basically Poppy's aesthetic, is blues and browns. That's what I have decided. So I've cluttered this up. This is actually a candy jar we got from Spectres, so I've put that there. We got some nice little CC, like a little terrarium, and that's some assorted CC and non-CC items here. I've just put a pot in the corner there to fill that. I was debating curtains. I probably will in the long run, maybe. Although it's hard, there's so few good curtains in this game. That's all base game. Well, not base game. That's all EA stuff. So I did actually for a while experiment with the painting of Guidry on this wall, but the frame on it, because it's quite old-fashioned, is really, really ornate. And it just didn't go with the rest of the room, because the rest of the room's fairly clean lines, modern timber. You know what I mean? And it was too much. I'm not saying I won't use it. Maybe if I use it, I'll put it in here. But I think, with the exception of the addition of curtains, this part of it still feels quite bare to me. So I'll probably put something there in the long run. But I feel like this room's close to being done. I'd love to hear what you think. If there's anything obvious that I'm missing or any suggestions that you have, that would be awesome. I'd love to hear from you. This side of the room just feels quite empty compared to the other side. I don't know if I just need to put another little pot plant here or a single tile kind of table or something. I'm not sure. And again, this little bit of wall feels quite empty, but I also don't want anything here that would go too high in front of the window. So yeah, there you go. That's that room more or less done. Like I said, I'm going to have them save up for the exterior license next so that I can start cleaning up, you know, cobwebs and cracks in walls and all that kind of stuff. And one thing we could look at doing is actually repainting this section to a different colour. But I mainly want to start cleaning up the exterior while we're waiting for Grace to have her baby. Hopefully you guys are happy with the aesthetic I've gone for. I don't know how I would describe this aesthetic because I'm not very good at architecture and decor type language. It's just not, I haven't spent a lot of time looking into it, so I don't know what the right words are to describe it. But it's probably my aesthetic, I'm not going to lie. Poppy and me have a lot in common in terms of colour palettes that we enjoy. Brown and blue are my favourite colours. So, yeah, I hate these curtains. But, you know, we've had that conversation already and it is what it is. So, there you go. It's all happening at once, you guys. It's Winterfest. They were having a nice little breakfast here at the table. Grace decided to go outside and talk to the cat. And then she's gone into labour, which is very exciting. I was actually just contemplating spending some of our household funds on a Christmas tree and some presents. I do think we should because, I mean, presents are kind of the gift that keeps on giving. All right, let's click that off. We don't have one yet. So what we'll do is, and I'll obviously put it in here, large pile of presents. It won't be the large pile. We will get the regular size pile because there's only 3 of us. We'll have 2 of those. There we go. Hopefully that's enough that they're happy. Are you happy? Yes, they're happy. Awesome. This is all happening while poor Grace is bursting at the seams. Oh, she made a big mess. Well, honey, it's okay. Just go use the bathroom. Don't worry about, you're not even hungry. I literally only got you to eat so that this would tick off. So she's got 2 hours left. She's come in to be like, so I don't mean to alarm anybody, but I do appear to be in labour. And Magnus is like, I'm feeling a little stiff today. How rude. Now, I had some awesome name suggestions. I was just thinking it'd be fun because the baby's being born on Winterfest to call it something like Holly. But I'll go with the name suggestions. One of the name suggestions you guys have given. There were some awesome ones. Where are you going? React to pet gift. Oh, we're having the baby outside in the snow. It is a spellcaster crib, so that does tell us something. But we had some awesome name suggestions. Thanks to everybody that left a name suggestion. We'll see if it's a boy or a girl. It is a girl, and I don't know. It could be twins, I guess. Now, one of the suggestions I got, I think it was Lady Sweet Tart, suggested to go with the being named after TV spellcaster's suggestion in the same way we have Samantha from Bewitched. And the names Lady Sweet Tart suggested were Tara or Willow from Buffy. I'm thinking Tara. I know in the show they pronounce it Tara, but I'm not an American. So I'm going to pronounce it Tara. Tara Nancy. And we've had one. Probably at some point we should let Todrick know we were pregnant. It's interesting it's gone for like the full-on jet black cradle. It's giving me like princess in a tower with an evil queen vibes. Yeah, baby, I know you're hungry. And I will take you inside in a sec, but I'll just feed you first. I can't believe she did it outside. I mean, in the snow. Maybe we should have called it Snow White or something. I don't know. Let's not leave the object outside. I mean, the baby would be fine, but I don't sort of like the optics of it. All right, we'll put little Tara here, and I am going to see if I can re-swatch this to something a little bit less evil tower. I can. I think this is the swatch we had last time. Was it that one or that one? I'll go for this one. I like the colours. Poor little Bubba. Baby's like, whoa, that was a dramatic change. Oh, there's that diaper. All right, come up here, change the diaper, give her a cuddle. I think little Samantha's going to want to come up too. Hopefully she doesn't have a negative reaction to the whole thing. And then we might do presents once the baby's sort of settled in next to this heat extraction pump thingy. Oh, someone's put a bowl up there. Samantha's like, gosh, so it's not a boy? No, honey, it's not a boy. That's great news, hopefully. Come on, I want to meet the sibling. Meet the new... Oh, she already did it. Unwanted sibling. She's like, it's a girl. And it's like, oh, well, okay. I thought you wanted a sister. She's like, well, I thought I did, but this one smells. Can we put it back? I told you I don't like boys because they're stinky. It turns out baby girls are stinky too. She's like, cats are better. They don't stink. And Poppy, who's got the kitty litter tray in her ensuite, is like, oh, I beg to differ. Anyway, I'll get them to come down together and we'll open presents. So, oh, poor thing. She's so tired. Aw. We'll do presents and then I will send her to bed to get some sleep before the baby wakes up again. Maybe we'll get some good stuff we can use for the reno. Hey, I got a special gift for you. Oh, is this Freddie? That might be Sam's. A pile of sports equipment. That might be Sam's dad, actually. Was that Sam's dad? Oh, there's ghosts. I think, let's just check. I think this is Samantha's dad. This is her dad. I guess we'll invite him in because it's Winterfest. And we should probably invite Todrick over as well. Now, one of you very kindly pointed out in the comments that Todrick Hall, without the S on the end, is a real YouTuber, like a real life YouTuber. And obviously Plumbella, when she's created the save file, has made Todrick Halls in Todrick Hall possessive apostrophe S's in his honour. Now, Todrick Hall, the real person, would not be in any way interested in Grace because he is a gay man. But obviously Todrick Halls, I'm getting confused now, the game version of Todrick obviously isn't, I mean, he was deeply attracted to Grace from the start. Everyone's had sprinkles. The ghosts have brought us all Winterfest gifts. Give it some honey. They do like the honey, and honey is a lot easier to create than sculptures and stuff. I don't know why anyone would bother with the sculptures, honestly. So she's like, hey, Dad, guess what? Are you going to invite him in? Are you coming to the party? No, it's Christmas. Summer. Hello. I have to spend Christmas with my fam, including my dad who just randomly showed up and is freaking out. So I'm very excited we've got little Tara in the family. I expect she'll have darker skin than her older sister because Todrick is quite dark and Freddie here is an white boy. So I fully... Oh, she gone to bed on her own. Good girl. Good girl. That's a good idea. Tom Axe has come over to see her, but whatever. Now we're having an earthquake. It's all go in this house. So the plan now is I'm going to save up, get that exterior license, and then I might just clean up the outside of the house. I won't recolor it yet because I want to hear what you guys think in terms of the coloring, but it would be nice to actually be able to sort of, all of the like cracks and chips and graffiti and all of that kind of stuff. I'll probably pay, because the rules say that graffiti is removed as you repaint, which is actually why I did it on the inside and it was part of the cost. But I'm thinking I'll remove it in advance of repainting, like repaneling or whatever, but I will actually charge myself some money. I didn't really pay attention to what presents people got. I should have a look. She got a Woodmobile, classic Woodmobile. A carrot was Poppy's gift. Well, we can plant it, I guess. The pile of sports equipment was Grace. I don't really feel like she's a pile of sports equipment kind of person. I mean, I could pop it in the corner of Poppy's little walk-in wardrobe here as like, things that we used to own. It's a nice little decor item, I guess. Beautiful. Pile of fur, apparently. And the rest of this stuff is things what we haven't done anything with yet that I've gotten from dumpsters and stuff. I don't actually know how long this part has been because it's been a bit disjointed. I usually record this one and the Criminal Empire one on the Sunday of a weekend, and my son started swimming lessons on Sundays, so right in the middle of when I'm recording this part I usually have to take him out for swimming. So I don't know how long it's been. I'm thinking I'll end the part here, but I'm going to play a little bit longer just to get the license, the exterior license, and then just do that cleanup so that we're ready to go next time. And then that way, hopefully in the next part, we'll be able to age up little Tara, which is exciting. I do have to figure out where I'm going to put her. So again, your feedback would be appreciated. Do I add an extra room? Do I put her in the seance room and we just move the seance table somewhere else? And then if we do get Temperance moving in and down the track, then obviously I'll have her live somewhere else in a different room. I don't know. Let me know what you think. I'd love to hear from you. I have many questions. The other question was, what should we do with this little sunroom space over here? Should that be our study? Should it be a cozy little sitting nook with like bookshelves and lots of big cushions and big comfy chairs? I kind of like that idea. Once we've done this room, actually thinking the next room we'll do is the lounge room. But we do also have to do a room for the toddler when she's a toddler. So let me know what you think. I'm going to end this part here and stop prattling on. If you have enjoyed, please like and subscribe. You know the drill. Don't forget to wash your hands, and I will catch you next time. Thanks for watching.